metallurgy includes different stages. The first stage or step is to mine the ore, then to concentrate the ore. Concentration of ore means to remove the impurities called gangue particles. This is done by 5 processes. We have learned the 5 processes in the previous video. The second step of metallurgy is to extract the metal. The extraction of metal depends upon the reactivity of metals. So it is categorized into 3 ways. The first one is to extract the highly reactive metals. On page number 97 of our textbook, you can see the reactivity series. The highly reactive metals catch fire with oxygen easily. The best way to extract the highly reactive metal from its ore is by the electrolysis process. Sodium metal is present in the form of rock salt. Rock salt is the ore of sodium chloride. Rock salt is also called as common salt, sodium chloride. In the same way, aluminium is present in bauxite. Aluminium is extracted from the bauxite ore. You have learnt about the ionic compounds already. The ionic compounds, on dissolving in water, form an aqueous solution. When an electric current is passed through the aqueous or fused or molten solution of this ionic compounds, they conduct electricity. The dissociation process takes place. A container or an electrolytic cell is taken and the electrolyte that is to be decomposed. Now the aqueous solution of sodium chloride is taken in the electrolytic container. The electrolytic container, the electrolytic cell includes the electrolytic container and the rods called anode and cathode, which are dipped inside the solution. The rods may be made up of metals or carbon or graphite or maybe some other wires. The positive terminal of the battery is connected to one rod. That rod is said to be the anode. The positive terminal of the battery is connected to the electrode. That is said to be the anode. And the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the electrode. That is said to be the anode. The positive terminal of the battery is connected to one electrode. That electrode is said to be the anode. And the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the other electrode. That is said to be the cathode. The electrode is the point in which the current enters or leaves the circuit, leaves the cell. In this arrangement, when electric current is passed through the solution, sodium metal gives away one electron and it becomes an electropositive ion called cation. At the same time, chlorine atom accepts an electron and it becomes a negatively charged ion called anion, called chloride ion. It's an anion. When an electric current is passed, when an electric current started anode, the cations, that is sodium plus ions in the solution, get attracted towards the cathode. When they go to the cathode, they receive electron and they become sodium metal. This sodium metal is deposited on the cathode electrode. At the cathode, oxidation takes place. It can be said, we can say that the addition of electron takes place at cathode. Whereas at the anode, the negatively charged ions called anions move towards the positively charged electrode called anode. Both ions move to the oppositely charged electrode. After going to the anode, the chloride ions give the electrons and they become chlorine gas. Two chlorine atoms combine together and they form the chlorine molecule. This chlorine gas is liberated at the anode. So at the anode, oxidation reaction is taking place. We can say the removal of electron takes place at the anode. The metal obtained by this process is a pure metal. So electrolysis method is used to extract the highly reactive metals from their ores. In the same way, we can write from magnesium chloride and calcium chloride also. In this method, we can extract highly reactive metals like in this method we can extract the other highly reactive metals also. I have given 2 more examples for this process. Dear children, in the next video I would like to share about the extraction of aluminium metal by the 2 processes. Thank you.